Hey guys, so first I want to share with you guys if we are multiplying large numbers, how we would do that. So let's say we have the number 24 times 56. Now, for us in fourth grade, we're not just going to stack this up and multiply like I learned how when I was growing up, and your parents as well. You'll get to that in fifth grade. For now, we want to use information that we do know to help us solve it. And whenever we're multiplying, we do know that, hey, when we're finding the area of a rectangle, we multiply the length times the width. So we're going to use that to kind of help us out. So let me draw a rectangle. And make sure it fits on the screen here. Okay. And I'm also going to use expanded form. Whenever we're solving problems, we can expand numbers out to kind of help our understanding a little bit better. So let's do that. If I'm multiplying length times width to find the area of a rectangle, what would be inside of the rectangle? I need to put one of my numbers for my length and one of my numbers for my width. So I'm going to put 24 as my length, but if I expand that out, I know that's not just a 24. That could be a 20 plus 4 because there's a 2 in the tens place, a 4 in the ones place. And then the 56 could be a 50 and a 6. So let's write that here. 20 plus 4 I'm going to use for my length. And then 50 plus 6 I'm going to use for my width. Now, we're going to find the area of this rectangle by doing several rectangles inside of it. So wherever you put a plus sign, let's split our rectangle. There and there. Okay, now I'm going to multiply. I'm trying to find the length times the width of all 4 of these rectangles. So the length times the width, those colors aren't much different, but that's all I got. The length times the width, if we multiply length times the width, that'll tell us the whole amount of the space inside. So if I'm doing that for this first rectangle, the length is 20, and I'm going to multiply that times the width, which is this 50 up here. And I told you guys to think about like a rubber band, like if you had this length with a rubber band and you pulled it back and popped it, that 20 is the length of this rectangle, but it's also going to be the length of this rectangle too. And you can think about how rectangles opposite sides are the same length. So is their width would be the same. So this 6 that is up here will also go in this box. This will be 20 times the 6. Oops, wrong color. Okay, so if I'm multiplying length times width, this rectangle, I need to do 20 times 50. This rectangle, I need to do 20 times the 6. This one down here, 4 is the length of this rectangle, so I'm going to do 4 times the width. See this 50 up here? Think of a rubber band. I'm going to pull it back and shoot it down into these boxes. So that 50 is also the width of this rectangle. And then my last box over here, I need to shoot this 4 over here because this side would be my length, which is 4 because the opposite sides are equal, right? 4 and 4. And then 6, I need to shoot it down because look, this would be my width. 4 times 6. Now to find the area, or to find the answer to my problem, multiplying 24 times 56, I'm going to multiply what's inside of each of these boxes. That'll tell me the area of that whole rectangle, and then I'm just going to add all of those. Those are partial products. I'm going to add all of those partial products up to get the final answer, the total product. So let's do that. 20 times 50. I'm saying the word times. I meant to write the equal sign. Sorry, y'all. 20 times 50. Those are two big numbers too, but when I have zeros, I can take the zeros off and just do multiply what's left. 2 times 5 would be 10. And then I'm going to add 1, 2 zeros back. Okay, so that answer is 1,000. Now I'm going to multiply 4 times 50, but I'm going to take that 0 off. 4 times 5 is 20. Add my 0 back. 20 times 6, let's take the 0 off. 2 times 6 is 12. Add my 0 back. And then 6 times 4, 4 times 6, 6 and 4 is 24. In my head, I always say 6 times 4. It's 24. Now I'm going to take all of these partial products and add them to get the total, which will be the answer. So I'm going to take 1,000. I'm going to take the 200, the 120, and the 24. And add them all up. So in my ones place, 0, 0, 0, 4. In my tens place, 0 plus 0 plus 2, and then plus 2 would be 4. In my hundreds place, 0 plus 2 plus 1 would be 3. And then my 1,000. So 24 times 56 is 1,344. That is how I use the area model to find these partial products that will get me my answer when I add them up. So pause this video when you need to, where you need to help you solve the practice that you have for today.